Hey there. I just wanted to do a quick review that I've been wanting to do for a while about a few honest things to expect when you do the excursion in Puerto Plaza with Royal Caribbean for the Isabel de Torres mountain excursion. So I know when I had gone on Mariner of the Seas, I wanted to find out a little bit more about the excursion, and there wasn't much to see about it. What I do see now is that there are some videos that show, what it's like going up the mountain, going to the Christ, the Redeemer, Botanical Garden, and the beautiful pieces of it. But I wanted to mention some things that I wish I knew before I went on that excursion. So first things first, yes, it is a fun excursion to at least see with kids and with family. It's a safe excursion through Royal Caribbean, and at least you're on a tour bus with a guided tour guide, and you're gonna be safe, going up there. Some things to be aware of, again, that I wish I knew ahead of time is, as you're going up the mountain, you're seeing more of the local village areas and stuff like that. And you're gonna see, multiple people on motorcycles and things that can take you aback, but that is part of how they get around, especially with gasoline prices. So they put multiple people on motorcycles, so don't be surprised by that. The thing I wanted to mention though is once you get up to the actual botanical gardens, everything is fine throughout there. There is an attendant that expects tips when you go to the bathroom when you're at the top. Just something to be aware of if you have some extra change or dollar bills or anything like that. When you actually get to Christ the Redeemer, it's beautiful, it's magical, it's wonderful. The tour guide does know the people that are up there and kind of helps bring them customers, I guess is the best way to put it. So just be mindful of that. He's going to be like promoting that you get with one of those people to take your pictures. They don't outright ask for money. They just start saying they're going to take your pictures, and they take really cool pictures. They'll take pictures of you like holding up the Christ Redeemer or holding the arms like this kind of thing. And I'll post some videos or pictures of that at another time. But I want you to be aware of they're expecting money. So just be aware of that. They're not doing it for free. They're there, working with the tour guide essentially to do that. Now, the other part when you're on top where the Christ Redeemer is that there's shops. Now, the shops do not have prices on items. What they do is they tell you, go around, pick out what you want, and just put it in a basket, and then we'll tell you the price later. And then when you go around, which is kind of, fishy, you go around and you pick a bunch of stuff, and then they give you some price like 175 US dollars or 200 US dollars. And then when you're like, oh wait, let me take out a few things. How much is it now? It's still $75, $100 for the few items. It could be a baseball cap, a necklace, different souvenirs, things like that. So just be aware that it's like the tour guides bring the customers up to the people. They work in conjunction with the people up there. So just something to be mindful of. When you come back down the mountain, and again, you'll see videos and a lot of information out there about what it looks like coming down. You do get to go to a beach really quick with a Puerto Plata sign that's really, it's like mirrored, so it's a lot of reflection to it. Very nice. You could touch the water momentarily. You come back to the tour bus, and then you go to the Umbrella Street, which is really beautiful. It's really nice. You can sample some hot chocolate there. The hot chocolate does taste good. I will tell you, I love chocolate. I ended up buying a variety pack of chocolate from there to try it and taste it. I do not like the chocolate that we bought there at all. I ended up throwing it away. Very bitter tasting, not very good chocolate. We're Cuban coffee drinkers as well, and the coffee they have there, which is not Cuban coffee, it's Dominican coffee, very bitter, and it did not taste good either. We did stop for some empanadas, because when you're on that Umbrella Street, that's one of the things you can do, and you try to get a cheap empanada. I will say that me, my kids, my husband, we took one bite of the empanada. We did not finish it, which I've never done before. I eat Cuban empanadas all the time. You know, we eat that kind of food all the time. Never had that issue before. My kids will joke that while we were on Umbrella Street, somebody gave the empanada to a dog, a stray dog, and the stray dog did not eat it either. Take that for what it's worth. When you do go to the pink street, which says Paseo de Doña Blanca, it's that pink street, be aware of the vendors there. So they're gonna try to sell you jewelry and things with the gem of the island, which I can't remember the name of it right now. Be mindful though, because here's the thing, they try to sell it to you really quick, and when I found, to me, it didn't matter, whatever I got, I just wanted to give the lady a donation, but it was made with paper clips. The earrings are made with paper clips. It's not actual silver, it's not anything, it's paper clips. So the moment you just move it or whatever, as a paper clip will, it just snaps. So I want you to be mindful of that. You're not getting a great deal with jewelry on the pink street, which says Paseo de Doña Blanca. You're not getting a deal there at all. So those are some of the things I wanted to mention that I wish I knew about ahead of time. Just be mindful, be aware that the tour guide's working with everybody around there, and that everybody's looking to make a quick buck here or there. Nothing is free if somebody's offering you help. Be mindful of the souvenir shops at the top of where Christ the Redeemer is. And I hope you like information like this, because I want to share more stuff about when I go traveling, and any tips that I wish I knew I had. So please subscribe or like this video, comment if you found this helpful, and if there's any ideas about any other cruises that I've been on that I can share. Take care. Thank you.